Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing the new Tarte Oh my god. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Danya and today I'm going to be reviewing the new Tarte Babassu Foundcealer. So if you want to know the tea, how it wears, how it looks, how I'm loving it, is it good for oily skin, then please keep on watching. Alright guys, so today we're going to be reviewing the new Tarte foundation. Well, technically it's a foundation and concealer in one. They call it the Foundcealer and it's the Babassu. Sorry if I'm looking this way because I'm looking at my book. But, so it says it's a skincare foundation and it's called the Babassu. I'm sorry if I butchered that. But it says it's a vegan makeup and skincare hybrid that's an everyday foundation for achieving an ultra comfortable, natural, radiant finish and custom coverage. And it says it is a medium coverage. The finish is a radiant finish. It's a liquid, and it says it's good for normal, dry, combination, and oily. I am more on the oilier side, so we'll see if it actually holds up with it being radiant, because some radiant foundations, they tend to kind of start making me look overly oily. So we'll see how this one works. Go ahead and put on my headband. I always do this because I tend to get foundation in my hair if I don't. All right, so I'm going to prime with my Milk Hydro Primer, my Hydro Gripping Primer. This is actually a really good primer. I wasn't too sure how I was gonna like it since it did say it was hydrating. I thought it was gonna make me oily, but surprisingly it didn't. It actually keeps my makeup on all day, so I really like this primer. So have you been wanting to try it? I suggest you do, because it is honestly such a great primer. All right, so I'm a college student trying to live my best life on the budget, so I did get a sample of the foundation yesterday in Sephora. I am in the shade 36H Medium Tan Honey. So she is a little on the thicker side. All right, so I don't know if this is my right shade because I suck at matching myself. It is what it is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put some on there, see how much she spreads. I always start with sections because I feel like, because I don't know how fast this will dry or not, so I don't want to risk putting it all over the place and then it drying up on me really fast. And I'm just going to use my beauty blender. I honestly prefer a beauty blender over a brush because I feel like the finish is way better than the brush. I feel like whenever I use a brush, my face just looks super dry, so that's why I prefer more of a beauty blender, and I feel like it spreads the product way better as well. All right, so for it being a medium coverage, it actually covers really good. I feel like wow. I really like that. Usually radiant foundations look like overly radiant on me, but this one actually looks really good. I like how it covers. Yeah, that has really good coverage to it for it being a medium coverage. We're spreading it down my neck a little bit. I think this is a pretty good match for me. Okay, I actually did pretty good this time. All right. Dries super quick, which I like that, because some foundations dry way too quick and have like the hardest time blending it out, but this one has a decent drying time, so you have some time to blend it all out. like how it looks. It is very radiant. You can see my face looks super glowy. I like that. I mean, I do get oily throughout the day, so I am gonna mattify it down, because if not, I'm gonna look like an oil grease, and it's not a good look, sis. So I'm going to see how it works with my favorite all-time concealer, the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is my favorite concealer of all time. It is great. It works with every foundation that I've used. So if it doesn't work with this one, then I know this ain't it. So we shall see. But yeah, this concealer is great. If, let's say, you have a job interview and you know you got some stuff on your background, you're not really too proud of it, and they're like, oh hey, we're gonna do a background check, you ain't gotta worry because this will cover that up. It's that great. Anyways, so I am running a little low, so I might have to scoop in there a few more times, but usually with one scoop it's enough for both sides of my face. But like I said, I am running a little low, so I added the concealer, like it looks like if this was a full coverage foundation. For it being medium coverage, it has some really good coverage to it. I really like this. I'm still not sure about the radiant finish, just because I am more on the oily side. I don't like being super like dewy radiant, so I'm gonna mattify it down. But if it can last all day, I really like it so far. So we'll see how it wears. Alright, so here's how it looks with the concealer blended out. You can see it's very, very dewy, very radiant. So if you like that kind of finish, you're gonna really like this foundation and the finish of it. Once again, I'm still not buying the radiant finish, and I'm gonna mattify it down. But how I'm gonna do kind of like a vlog style. I'm gonna do check-ins throughout the day. I have a couple of things to do today, so I'll be checking in with you guys. So I have this like forehead crease. You can't see it, but with certain foundations at the end of the day, like I will have a line right there because it creased. And then with certain foundations, whenever I smile, you can see I have like those little smile lines. With certain foundations at the end of the day, those will be there as well. So if this foundation ends up giving me those creases, and I know, move on, not it for me, that's that. But if by the end of the day I still don't have those creases where it's like they're showing but just like a teensy bit, which with some of my favorite foundations, by the end of the day after like 13-14 hours of wear, I'll have like a slight noticeable lines, but it's not a huge deal because I mean I'm taking off by them. But if I don't see those by the end of the day where it's just a little bit, then I think we might have a winner on our hands. We'll see. So far, my favorite foundation right now currently is Too Faced Peach Perfect. I love that foundation. So this kind of reminds me of the coverage of that, because that one is a medium too full. So it kind of reminds me how that one looks, except this is a radiant finish. So this is kind of like that. It reminds me of that, except that one's a soft matte and this is radiant. So I am starting to crease a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and set with powder. I'm going to do the rest of my makeup, and then I'll show you guys like a finished look, and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I did something more on the natural side because I'm not going to do much today. I just have like a client later for a bridal trial, so I just wanted to stick to something more natural, more simple. So this is how it looks after powder, bronzer, blush, highlight a little bit. I just put a little bronzer in my eye area just so my eyes didn't look so bare, and a little lip gloss. So far I really like it. The only thing I did notice is that like here, I don't know if you can tell, but here in my forehead area, it looks a little like cakey. It looks like it's separated just a little bit. It could be because of the powder I used or something like that. So I mean, some foundations do tend to do that on me, especially right here in the middle of my eyebrow area. I feel like it's because I have a lot of texture in that area, so it could be because of that and not necessarily the foundation. So we'll see how it looks at the end of the day, if it ends up breaking up more and stuff like that. But I mean, other than that, I really like how it looks. When I was first doing my makeup, I was kind of like, I don't know about this. But now that I have everything on, I set up some setting spray, I added everything. It looks so much better. I really like it so far. So we'll see. Like I said, the ultimate test to whether I like this foundation or not is if I get that forehead crease and then my smile line creases. If those don't appear, where they appear like very, very minimally, then we might have a winner on our hands. So we'll see if this becomes one of my cult favorite foundations. We'll see. But yeah, I really like how it looks. So once again, I'm gonna do check-ins throughout the day and show you guys how it's looking, how it's wearing. Right now it is 11:17 a.m. so I'll do a couple check-ins throughout the day. Right now I'm just gonna do some homework because I am in college, so I'm gonna do some accounting homework, some homework for my public speaking class, and stuff like that. So I'll check in once I'm done with that. It should take me like an hour or two because I have a lot of homework. But yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated. My boyfriend, I think, is picking me up later so we can go to his aunt's house. So I'll do a check-in then at that time too. So we'll see. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. This is my first check-in of the day. It's currently 2:11 p.m. so it's been almost about 3 hours. So far so good. I haven't noticed it getting overly oily at all. My forehead crease isn't there, my smile lines aren't there, so that's a good sign, because sometimes some foundations do crease on me really fast. So far so good. I think now that I've worn it for a little bit, I like it a little better. Sometimes with some foundations, when I put them on, I don't like them straight away. It takes like an hour or two for me to wear them, and then after they've been on my face for a little bit, I like them even more. Like the Mercier Flawless Lumiere, the new one, that one, when I put it on straight away, I don't like it too much, but then once I've worn it for a couple hours, I'm like, oh my god, I love this. Especially after I touch that one up, once my oils have mixed in with it a little bit, it looks amazing on the skin. So that's one of my favorite foundations. So we'll see if this one is one of those. It's been like almost 3 hours, so it's been on for quite a bit. I really like it so far, so we'll see. I was gonna edit the first part of my video since I have that footage already, and then I go to connect my phone to my MacBook and I realized it doesn't have a USB port because it's the newer one. So I have to drive all the way to the mall, go over to the Apple store and buy one of the is it the lightning cable? No, it's the thing you connect it so you can connect your other USB. I love Apple, but I hate that they did that because it's more money, and I already spent so much money on the freaking MacBook for school. So I'm gonna go do that, maybe walk around for a little bit since I have to pick up my brother from school. He gets out like at 3:35, so I'll probably stay and like walk around a little bit, maybe do some shopping. I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably do another check-in once it's time for me to go with my boyfriend to his aunt's house because she's my client for her bridal trial. So I'll probably check in about like 2 or 3 hours. We'll see. And then I'll probably do another check-in afterwards. I don't know if we're gonna do anything after that or not, so I don't know, but I'll see you guys in like a couple hours. All right, guys, bye. So it's now 5:03 p.m. it's been about 6 hours since I put on this foundation. I was looking in the mirror earlier. I don't know how I like it. I've been seeing a lot of texture that is normally not there, so I don't know if it's like breaking me out or just emphasizing my texture. I don't know, so I don't know how I'm liking it, but I haven't touched it up at all today. So it's holding up oil wise, it's holding up really good. My oils aren't like coming through too much. It's not overly oily, it's not too shiny. Actually, I like the finish that it has right now, but again, I don't know if I'm loving how it looks. So right now I'm on my way to go do my bridal trial client. Maybe I'll do a check-in after that. I don't know yet. I'll see where life takes me, but yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Bye. Hey guys, what's up? So I had to switch over to doing a voiceover, but the time of this check-in was 9 p.m. So that was 10 hours of wear. But as you can see here, my face looks very radiant, but that was because of the oils coming through. You can't really pick up on camera, but in person you could definitely tell that my smile line creases were there. However, my forehead crease wasn't there, and I do like that it didn't crease in my forehead area because I'm more concerned about that than I am with my smile lines. But here I'm just touching up with my very dirty beauty blender that I need to clean. Sorry about that, guys. This is how I always touch up with all my foundations, and all of my foundations look great when I touch up like this. So, but except with this one, I did notice that my foundation didn't look as flattering as my other ones do. My forehead area especially looked very cakey. It was not flattering whatsoever. I am very honestly on the fence about this foundation. I like it because it is very long lasting. It wasn't until 7:30 that my oil started coming through, and that was just in my nose area and not the rest of my face. It wasn't until I got home, which was like 9, that I noticed that the rest of my face was getting very oily, but it wasn't like overly oily to where I looked like a grease ball. So I mean, if you're looking for a good radiant, long lasting foundation, this is it. But if you're oily, I think I would probably stay away with it because it doesn't look very flattering at the end of the day. But if you guys like this video and you would like to see more, please subscribe, hit that bell button so that way you get notified when I upload next, because I'm still trying to figure out an uploading schedule. But bye guys.